Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about a couple different topics. I want to talk about the whole 21 Savage arrest, Liam Neeson's comments, and the Super Bowl. So let's start off with 21 Savage. I heard about this yesterday or the day before yesterday this is probably got to be one of the most bizarre stories that I've heard in a while. Evidently, 21 Savage was arrested by ICE on Sunday for not necessarily being a U.S. citizen, for being here in the country illegally. They're saying that he was born in Britain and came here in 2005 and overstayed his visa and has been staying here illegally. And they're planning on deporting him. So this is bizarre for so many reasons, because first off, if he came in 2005, I think he's like 26, that would have made him like 12. So why doesn't he have a British accent? These are questions that I'm asking. Why does he have a British accent? Number two, hasn't he been arrested before and, charged with stuff? I believe they said he was charged with something back in like 2018. One of the representatives for ICE, and if you don't know what ICE is, that's the immigration control enforcement, something like that. It's basically the people who pick up people who need to be deported. And they said that pretty much his whole life has been a fraud, and all his persona is a fraud. So it's just, none of this really makes any sense to me. Were you or were you not born in Britain? They were saying that they can't locate a valid birth certificate. He's done interviews saying that his mom is from Dominica and Dominica, I think that's what it said. And he grew up in Atlanta, and he talked about seeing people get shot before, and his groundwork, he's laid the groundwork and foundation for his life in Atlanta, Georgia. Has a foundation that he's been putting together for the underprivileged and less fortunate children. And I have been hearing stuff about that, over the past couple years, about how he was trying to get his life, change his life, and change some of the stuff that he's been putting out to his music and things like that. And then he just had a song come out with J. Cole called "A Lot." I think it just was released. Yeah, it was released a few days ago. And he touches on ICE and deporting people. And then ironically, 2 or 3 days later, he's being detained and possibly being deported. So this is all just really bizarre stuff. There's not a ton of information that has come out besides everything I just said about why this is happening. And I'm at a loss for words. I'm curious to see how this is gonna play out. And this seems to be a calculated attempt. I think they said that this was a calculated attempt to try to get him get him detained or get him in custody. So I'm curious just to see how all of this is going to play out. My thoughts on him being detained and arrested is simply that we are living in it's the sign of the times. With everything the Trump administration is doing, building the wall, the government shutdown, all that stuff has to do with immigration. So, I think the reason why it's so shocking, because 21 Savage is, a rapper, and he's black, and we don't associate deportation with black people. We associate that with Hispanics and Latinos and Mexican people that come over here. We associate it with that. We don't even, I think a lot of times people don't think about the other countries that come and immigrate or migrate over here, or whatever the word is. It's not just Mexicans, other people come over to this country and have visas. I have friends who are African and Ethiopian who came over here legally, and then they had to get their paperwork. So I think that's why it's shocking to people, but it's also very bizarre and crazy because it seems like there's so many questions that haven't been answered. So y'all stay tuned. I'm going to stay tuned and see if anything else comes out. But man, that's crazy. So next topic, we'll talk about Liam Neeson. So everybody's talking about Liam Neeson right now. He made some comments about wanting to kill a black man based off the fact that one of his family members was raped by a black man. So this happened years ago. I believe he said it may have been in the 80s or the 90s. And one of his family members was raped, and he, quote, walked around the streets looking for a black bastard to kill. So I think we all were taken aback when we read or when we heard this, especially if you know who Liam Neeson is. Liam Neeson is the actor he's probably most known to everyone in our age group with Taken, being in Taken, the movie Taken. And and Star Wars. He was in Star Wars. He's been in a ton of movies. I mean, it's just a laundry list. This man has had a decorated full career. And so he's also damn near 60, I believe. I think he's like damn near 70. Sorry, I think he's like 69 or something like that. And so obviously he grew up during that civil rights time, and he is not American. He is Irish, I believe. And Ireland is a predominantly white country, so I'm not even sure. I don't even know if I've ever seen a black Irish person. I think a lot of times people say they want to have an honest conversation about race, and I really don't think that people do. I don't think people can handle it. As shocking as his comments were, a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people have felt that way when things have happened to them by people of other races. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's the reality of it. And he admitted something that I'm very surprised he admitted in public. I think he thought it would be something that we looked at and revered, as, you're being an honest person, you're telling us how you felt and you dealt with it and you learned and moved on. And I don't think that it was received that way. Do I think he's racist? I think he has some level of racist tendencies within him. But I was surprised. I was shocked that he said it publicly. I'm not shocked at what he said. But if we had a real conversation about race with everyone involved, I think you would find a lot of people. You would probably find some black people saying this about other races as well. Again, do I think it's right? No. But he's gonna really suffer the repercussions of this. I seen that he was on TV, or he was making his rounds this morning telling people he's not racist. I think you probably are gonna have a hard time, Liam Neeson. I mean, and I really like Liam Neeson's acting. I love Taken. I love all the movies. Not love all, but I like a lot of movies that he's been in. But at the same time, it doesn't surprise me that he maybe have had some racist tendencies, because he is like 69, 70, something like that, and he grew up during a different time frame. I will say that I think it is commendable to a certain extent that he admitted this, and I hope that he has changed his thoughts and his ways about black people in general, and about doing something like this. And it sounded like he did, but you're never gonna live this down, bruh. Like, black people ain't gonna let you make it. I'm not saying you should get a pass. I'm just saying, I don't know if I would have admitted that in public, especially if you make your money off the public. Are we canceling Liam Neeson, y'all? Or is he canceled? Is he in the cancel column? I'm pretty sure we are. Let me just go ahead and answer my own question. A lot of y'all are probably gonna say, yeah, we canceling him. We ain't watching none of his movies. So we'll see how that plays out as well. Next topic is Super Bowl. So the Super Bowl aired on Sunday, and this was the 10-year low as far as ratings are concerned for the game. I am a football fan. I watched parts of the Super Bowl. I did see the halftime show. I wasn't really that impressed. I mean, it was okay, I guess. But a lot of people are protesting the NFL. And a lot of people are just not interested in football anymore like they used to be. And, you know, the two teams that were in the Super Bowl, a lot of people didn't care for. Everyone, including myself, is tired of seeing the Patriots in the Super Bowl. So my team is the Dallas Cowboys, and they ain't gonna make it to the Super Bowl anytime soon. So they ain't made it to the Super Bowl since I was a kid. And the Rams, and I know the Rams had a lot of fans, but people are tired of seeing Tom Brady and the Patriots in the Super Bowl. That's just the truth. There was not much fanfare going on about this win, not from what I saw. I actually forgot the Super Bowl even came on after it went off. Somebody who, like I said, watches pretty much every football game of the season for every team. And it's reminiscent of where we are in our society and, you know, socially speaking, and how divided our country is, because there are people, you know, who are, like I said, protesting the NFL, so that has a lot to do with the ratings. And then lackluster halftime shows the past few years. I'm not a huge fan of Maroon 5. I do like a couple songs. They had Travis Scott on there. I don't even know a Travis Scott song. All I know is his features on the SZA song, I Love Galore, and Miguel Skywalker song. Other than that, I don't listen to Travis Scott. Big Boy, I love Outkast, but I mean, they were all like, they seemed all out of place, like Maroon 5, Big Boy, and Travis Scott. Like, those are the most random people. And I mean, did they even have a song together? I don't think they did. So it's very obvious why the ratings are down. The NFL does a lot of stuff backward, turned off. This season I watched a lot of football, but last season I did not. I was just completely turned off, and I'd rather watch Snapped on Sundays and Lifetime movies. So, but those are my thoughts about that. Who don't watch the NFL and then watch the Super Bowl, you didn't miss anything. That is my video about these hot topics that's going on right now in the news. Let me know your comments or your thoughts down below. Give me a like, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try to continue to upload once or twice a week, since hopefully this flu won't take me out anymore. Hopefully, you know, I'm on the upswing, because a lot of people have been getting sick in my area and getting bronchitis after they get the flu. So hopefully I'll be on the up and up and continue to upload videos. But up until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.